Okay, can you guess the first track? I'm going to give you some music theory with it as well. It's an F chord on a C. So you've got the F second inversion to a C root, and then G minor 7, it's kind of drop to third inversion, A minor 7, B flat major 7, and then a D minor 9, kind of inverted inversion, and the melody E, F, E, E, F, E. So the full intro riff that you've got to work out, you know the song, the album, is this: F on C, C, G minor 7, A minor 7, B flat 7, D minor 9, E, F, E. Thelonious. Okay, this one starts with a G minor 9. It's not just a normal G minor, not a G minor 7. It's a G minor 9, and there's a fifth in the bass. And you're veering from that G minor 9 to the A minor 7 in the right hand. So the riff that you've got to guess the track of begins like this. And then it moves on. It goes to A minor 7. Again, there's A minor, there's A minor 7. And this is A minor 7 with a drop 2. It's kind of like a second inversion. It's an A minor 7 chord, but there's no A. Just in the left hand in the bass. With a B flat major 7. No B flat. There it is. And in context, what's the song? If you like this kind of thing, then please do hit that subscribe button just there. And the third track, you've got a name, has this recurring riff, and it goes like this. So the riff is built on the A major pentatonic. Except it uses this minor third. It's going minor third bluesy. Down to the sixth, to the root, second, root, third, and then the root chord, which is A. G, flat 7, G to A. And then you've got the A major chord with a C sharp rolling up to A first inversion and then D. So put it all together, here's the riff. A, G. But the thing is, the time signature is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's called 6/8 time. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So 6/8 is basically 2 lots of 3. Like I said, hit that subscribe button if you like this kind of thing. That's 3 tracks you should have named by now. Another 7 to go. It's getting darker here, and so are the harmonies of this 4th track. Starts on F minor, second inversion, keeping F in the bass. We've got this E diminished chord. Still with the F in the bass though. F, F minor, E diminished, F minor, E diminished, F minor. And then C minor 7, D flat major 7, F minor 7. So F minor, diminished. Still with F in the bass. To the actual key, which is A flat, to the chord 3, and then chord 4. What's the track? So for this one, I'm just going to play it, see if you recognize it initially. It starts with G minor 9, again in that unusual inversion, G in the bass, and then A, B flat, D, F. And it gets louder and louder as the chords progress. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just straight C then. C second inversion. And then a B flat major 9. And a big roll. And then the C in thirds, and then sixths, F and D, G and E. I'll play it slowly. C, B flat major 9, and roll. Thirds, sixths. I definitely call this a trickier one. I'll start it again. It starts with A major 7. A kind of open chord. A, E in fifths, G sharp and C sharp. And then it goes to chord 3, which is C sharp minor 7. Also an open chord setup. And the melody just goes. The second time it goes. And then the third phrase is. And instead of just going there, it goes to the chord 2, dominant 7th, back to chord 1, A major 7, and then this melody with the chord 3. So if I play it all together a bit quicker. What's the song and the album? Now this next one uses gospel chords, inversions. I'll just play it. It starts like this. So where do I begin with this one? It's a B flat second inversion, F on A. So the melody reflects the root of the chord. And then if I play the full chord, I'll just call it out as I play it. B flat, F on A, F root, B flat's first inversion, F with an A, G minor, F, C6, C, sus4, and then B flat with a C in the bass, B flat with an F, G minor with the F is still in the bass, and then the low F inversion, and then B flat with C in the bass. So there's a lot going on. The chords are quite similar, but they're moving very quickly. Every note of the melody is reflected by a new chord and a new inversion. Can you name the song though? Okay, now this next one begins in a very recognizable way. And then it carries on. It's quite complex, yet, harmonically, yet you're only using the two notes. The bass line goes, but the right hand is always a tenth above that bass note. I'll play the two notes together. There's the E and there's the G, not the octave, which would be boring, but the 10th note above it. So I'll put the bare outlines of those harmony notes with the 10th above. Right up to A and then the C right top, and then going stepwise down and then up to. But what gives the intro and then that run into the verse more momentum is that B. So instead of just going, we're always coming down to that B. There. And the intro gives this kind of tick-tock feel. And then we come into the verse. Back down. It's not in keeping in some ways from the rest of the tracks on the album, which I will reveal as Pretzel Logic. I'd say that's stylistically probably their most varied album. But can you name what song it is? And also, in the comments, if you want to write something about the lyrics, which are heartbreaking. You'll know what I mean if you have heard many times and love this song. Okay, this is a trickier one to name. I'll start just by playing it, then go through the harmonies and the arrangement afterwards. Just such a brilliant intro. It's actually played by kind of very twangy guitar, but those are the chords underlying it. I think there's electric piano on it as well, Rhodes piano. It's basically two chords. It's 2 6 chords, but with a lot of harmonic flourishes and unexpected twists and turns, and that's just the first 8 bars. There's E6. So you'll hear very boring pop songs going like this, E to D. But this starts on E6 and goes down to D6. And then it goes to C sharp minor and straight into F sharp minor. An inversion on that and right up to C sharp minor on the F sharp. And then D major 7, which is, we had the D6 before, now we've got a D major 7, slightly richer. Bit less ambiguous. And then back to C sharp minor 7. And then we started with the E6 and the D6. Back to that again. and then a little melody on that guitar. So I'll kind of call it out. Can you name the track? Obviously, can you name the album as well? E6, D6, and then C minor, 7 to F sharp minor 7, and then so back to D major 7, C sharp minor 7, and our E6, D6, E6 flourish. If you like this kind of content as well, I should remember, please press that subscribe button so I can make more of this kind of content, and leave any comments about Steely Dan, anything related to these songs, or the harmonies, the original harmonies that you just don't hear in as many songs within any kind of mainstream now. So it'd be good to hear what you think. Yeah, so how many have you got out of 10? That is the 9th. One more to go. Okay, I'm going to end on an easy one. Everyone knows this riff. Name the song. But this bit isn't so commonly taught. It goes, and then all together, but then it develops. Anyway, I've kind of virtually given it away by playing that chorus melody line. Just like with the previous track, I won't mention it, we had this kind of idea. And this also, again, uses those tenth intervals. Kind of thing. Has the A on the top, but then those 10th intervals are going on underneath it. Can you hear that A on the top? And then climbing up to D. There's C sharp and the A, that 10th interval. B and the D. Still with that A. And climbs back down. So it's essentially climbing up 4 steps with the A on the top. It's going between chord 4 and 1, otherwise known as the Amen cadence. But then it gets, again, there's a further harmonic twist, which makes these songs so much more interesting. It's a series of 3 diminished chords, which is very unusual. So you've got the initial, but then it climbs from the C sharp and carries on. And that is an E diminished chord. And chromatically down to a D sharp diminished chord. The E flat and the bass. D sharp and the bass. And then B diminished with the D in the bass. And then A, first inversion with the C sharp. And we're back to D and climbing down. So that second section of the riff, which isn't so commonly taught, is this. And then the E diminished, C sharp diminished, B diminished on the D, D. So it goes. And kind of resolves itself there. And then the riff. And then you've got this octaving bass line. And you got the A after that. Well, you all must know what that song is. I thought I'd finish on one that you really wouldn't have to rack your brains at all about. Please do subscribe. I'd love to do more of these videos, and let me hear, you know, anything related to all of these amazing 10 tracks. How many did you get out of 10? You can let me know in the comments. I'll also put a Spotify playlist down in the description, but don't look at that until you've seen how many you can work out. And hopefully have a go at them on the piano, or you can voice those chords on the guitar. Anyway, see you, and thanks for watching.